Hello, hi, welcome to Sansa Solutions. Today we're going to do the production drawing eccentric. The eccentric is one of the important component in mechanical engineering, and this you might be expect the question this year. So eccentric. So what is eccentric? So eccentric drawing they're going to ask like this. This is the pattern of the question paper. They may ask like this. So what we'll expect? We'll expect is the component drawing views and limits and fits tolerances, geometrical intolerances, surface finish, and process sheet. So these are the things we're going to expect. So now let us see that figure. So let us conclude. So let us define ourselves. What is eccentric? The meaning of eccentric is out of the center. Why it is called out of the center? Just as you look at this, this is the center, and this is the one more center. So out of the center is called eccentric. So now in normal life, people will refer something. No, you don't act like eccentric. That means what? Eccentric, everything perfect is called okay. If it is beyond something, it's called eccentric. That's it. So everything, all your component, everything, it will match with the center line. So now it is away from the center line. That is, the eccentric is out of center. So why it is used? Why it is required? In mechanical engineering, an eccentric is a circular disc. This is a circular disc. So eccentric sheaves which solidly fix into the rotating axles. This will be fixed in the axles, the shaft. So now, so why it is used? It is used most in the steam engine to convert rotary into linear motions. So as we see in the first drawing in connecting rod. So what is the function of that? That which converts the linear motion into into rotary motion. Here the rotary motion converted into linear motion or reciprocating motion of the ram. So that is the meaning of eccentric. Now let us see what I have to do. Assembly drawing is given here. We have to separate it. We have to write the details. So just look at this. We have the total 5 parts. What is this? This outer portion is called it's called the straps. The outer portion is called the straps. So this portion is called a sheave, and this is called a bolt and nut, and this portion is called a shim. So that's how this is contained. So bolt and nut is a 2 numbers required, and the strap is required for 2 numbers. Just we can call this is strap. So this is strap. This is one more strap. 2 straps. In between is called a sheave. So this is called a shim, and this are they called the bolt and nuts. Bolt and nuts. So here and here. So this is what the given. So what is the solution of this? The first is component drawing. So how to draw the component drawing? So now this shows the component drawing now. The solution for the first question. So this is the one. So let us focus this. So just we see. So what I shown. So this is we have to straight. It is very easy to draw. Whatever is the assembly drawing, just you have to detach the outermost portion. Don't try to show the inner portion. Just write the assembly portion, outermost portion without the bolt. That will shows the eccentric. So this is the side view. This is the front view. Then the next inner portion, just you have to write as it is. That is called sheaves. The side view. This is the side view. Then obviously it is a bolt and nut. Then the shim. The shim is given here. So this is the shim. So now that's complete our component drawing. So let us explain once again. These are the straps. So this is the straps. Then this is the sheaves. This is the bolt and nuts. This is the shim. Very easy to write. So this is the component drawing is completed. The next is limit, fits and tolerances. So what kind of the fits? So degree of tightness, looseness is called a fit. What type of the fit you are going to expect here? So just look at here. So let's go look at the figure. So we can expect. So let me explain the solution. We can expect. So we can expect this limits and fits. So the two type of thing we can expect. One is sheaves and the straps. So what I shown is the strap. That's the sheaves. The sheaves and the strap. What kind of the fit you're going to get here? So we're going to get H8 and E8. That is easy running fit. So it has to be easily running, easily rotated. Okay. Now next is the sheaves. The sheaves as well as the shaft. This is called the shaft. This is called the sheave. These two again. This is called normal running fit. So H7, F7. So these are the things. So there's a two type of fit. One is a fit between the sheaves and the straps. Fit between the sheaves and the fit between sheaves and the strap. Then sheaves and the shaft. So these are the two kind of fit we're going to get. The next question is surface finish. What kind of surface finish you get here? 12.5 and 6.5. Why it is 12.5? Because the forging. So what is the process? If you see here, if you see the bill of material, so the given here forging and the casting. So the thing is 12.5. The sheaves and the straps are going to get casting only. That is a 12.5. Now 6.3 is machining operations. So what kind of machining here? We have to turn, mill, then we have to drill. So these are the machining operations going to expect. So just to recount the basics, what I explained in the first session, that's 12.5, that's the N10, which was planing, shaping, forging, and other casting also. So here 6.3 is drilling, chemical milling, and turning. So this completes our third question. Now let us concentrate the geometrical tolerances. For geometrical tolerances, just go through the first solution. Just concentrate only here, this portion. So what kind of tolerances we are going to get a GD&T? So here the eccentric once the two parts is mated together has a single unit, then we have to expect the roundness here. It should not be like so it should not be like up or down. So it should be roundness, very important parameter. As second one is the perpendicularity. How perpendicular to with respect to this surface, with respect to this surface. So that 90 degree, how perpendicularity. These are the two geometrical GD&T is very important in this assembly. That is eccentric. Now the last question is the process sheet. As you know, what is process sheet? The process sheet is step-by-step procedure, a set of procedure to be followed. So what are the process is followed? So what are the tools? What are the machines? And what operations carried out? And which time? This is called the process sheet. So process sheet looks like this format. So as we are familiar, as we did so many assemblies, now the process sheet, this is the figure number, component number, part number will be given. So what are the component here? This is strap. So material is CI, that is cast iron. Material size is casting. So quantity, cycle time. Now this is the columns: serial number, machine, operations, tools, gauges, times. So these are the operations I am listing out. You have to concentrate always. You keep in mind the first is start with the inspection, end with the inspection. So check the raw material size, the casting size, the roundness and size. How we check? We can check with the 1 year. Next, then after that we have to perform with the horizontal milling operations. So slab, the piece has to be milled at all the four faces. That is using a slab milling cutter, that is the tool, and the horizontal milling machine. So one more thing, spot face, the seating surface, where the seating surface to be spot faces, with the bolt head. So here, so that is for end mill. Then drilling operation we have to carry out. So drilling of dia 16 holes to the bolts here. Then clamp the strap with a spacer between them and hold the turning. In the lathe you have to position, then you have to perform the turning operations. Then bore, again in the lathe only you have to perform the boring of this diameter, dia 170. Next the bore again 182 dia, 24 grooves. Then drilling again, drilling and tapping to be performed here. Drilling and tapping. The final thing is drill the oil holes. Final is inspection. So that's how completed our process sheet. Start with the inspection, end with the inspection. That completes the production drawing of eccentric. I hope so you people understood this eccentric. This looks like very tough, but it is very easy. Consider only the 4 parts. If you remember the strap, sheaves, shim, bolts. That's it. So I'll hope you people might have understood. Any doubts regarding any comments, let me know in the comment section. Until then, bye.